My voicemail plays back a recording of me screaming, but I never called. The first time it happened, I thought it was a glitch. I was checking my voicemail after work when I heard my own voice, raw, desperate, screaming words I couldn't quite make out. The timestamp said the call came from my number at 3:17 a.m. while I was asleep. I deleted it immediately. Probably some weird phone malfunction, maybe a pocket dial that picked up audio from a nightmare. But it happened again the next week. Same time, 3:17 a.m. This time the screaming was clearer. I could make out fragments. Please, no. And I can't. Stop. Help me. My voice, definitely my voice, but filled with a terror I'd never experienced. At least, not that I could remember. I started setting alarms for 3:15 a.m., determined to catch myself in the act. But every time I woke up, I was in bed, phone on the nightstand, no memory of making any calls. The call logs confirmed it though, outgoing calls to my own voicemail, lasting anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes. The messages were getting longer, more detailed. In the most recent one, I could hear myself sobbing, begging someone to let me go back. There were other sounds too, scratching, like fingernails on wood, and a rhythmic thumping that made my skin crawl. I installed a sleep app to record myself at night. Every morning, I checked the footage. Nothing. Just me sleeping peacefully through the night, never moving, never reaching for my phone. But the voicemails kept coming. My friend Jake suggested I might be sleepwalking, making calls from another room. So I started locking my phone in a safe before bed, hiding the key in my kitchen. The voicemails continued. That's when I really started to panic. How was I calling myself from a locked phone I couldn't access? I brought the recordings to a tech specialist. He analyzed the audio files and went pale. This is weird, he said, adjusting his glasses nervously. The metadata shows these calls are coming from your phone, but they're also coming from inside your voicemail system. Like someone's calling from a recording that already exists. What does that mean? I don't know. It shouldn't be possible. The messages were changing, becoming more specific. In the latest one, I heard myself screaming about being stuck in a loop and can't get back to the right time. I mentioned details about my apartment that I never told anyone. The loose floorboard in my bedroom, the water stain on my ceiling that looks like a bird. The most important part when I heard myself say, he's listening to this right now. He doesn't understand yet, but he will. I nearly dropped the phone. How could a past version of myself know I'd be listening? I decided to stay awake all night, sitting in my living room with my phone in clear view. At 3:17 a.m., my phone didn't move, didn't light up, nothing. But when I checked my voicemail the next morning, there was a new message. This one was different, quieter. I could hear myself crying softly, then whispering, day 47. I'm starting to remember now. The hospital. The accident. I think I'm not supposed to be here. I had no memory of any hospital or accident. I called my mom, asking if I'd ever been hospitalized. She was quiet for a long time. Honey, you were in a coma for 6 weeks after the car accident. Don't you remember? You woke up 3 months ago. My blood went cold. What car accident? The one on Highway 93. You called me, screaming, said someone was chasing you. Then the line went dead. They found your car wrapped around a tree 20 minutes later. I hung up and immediately called the hospital. After being transferred 3 times, a nurse finally found my file. You were brought in after a severe head trauma, she explained. Technically brain dead for several minutes before we got you back. Some patients experience temporal displacement afterward. Memory issues. Sometimes they feel like they're living in the wrong timeline. What does that mean? Sometimes their consciousness gets stuck between the moment of trauma and recovery. Like an echo. That night, I didn't even try to sleep. I sat in my living room, staring at my phone, waiting for 3:17 a.m. When the time came, my phone rang. I answered. Hello? It was my own voice, distant and hollow. You're starting to remember, aren't you? Who is this? I'm you. From the accident. From the moment before everything went dark. I've been trying to reach you. I felt dizzy, nauseated. That's impossible. I'm trapped in that moment, the car spinning, the tree getting closer. I keep reliving it over and over, but sometimes I can break through, call forward to where you are now. You're not real. This is some kind of breakdown. Check your rearview mirror. I wasn't in a car, but something made me turn around. In the black reflection of my TV screen, I saw myself, but wrong. Covered in blood, eyes wide with terror, mouth open in a scream. Every night at 3:17, the voice continued, you die in that car. And every morning, you wake up in a timeline where you survived. But I'm still back there, and I'm running out of time. What do you want? I want you to remember. Because if you don't remember the accident, if you don't remember dying, you'll slip back to that moment permanently, and I'll be free. The line went dead. I sat there shaking until dawn, then immediately drove to the crash site on Highway 93. When I found the tree, bark still scraped and gouged, memories started flooding back. The phone call, the terror in my voice as I called for help, the headlights gaining on me in the rearview mirror, the steering wheel jerking from my hands. The moment of impact, the moment I died, and the realization that I'm not supposed to be here. My phone is ringing again. It's 3:17 a.m. I know if I answer, I'll hear my own voice telling me it's time to come back. The voicemails have stopped, but the calls haven't.